Today is the day, tonight is the night that we have to select one of our brothers to be God. As you guys know, America selected 3 candidates for replacement, and it's up to us to select who's going to go home. As you guys know, it was Aaron, Bree, and Rob. We're going to do this like last time when we had Cal come in with Katie. We're going to ask that Rob leave, and then Aaron, we would like for you to tell us why you should stay. So I just want you guys to remember that this is a serious thing. Someone will be leaving tonight, not tomorrow morning, tonight. And unfortunately, it's these 2 who are here. Bree chose to walk through the door, or she would be here as well. So Rob, can you excuse us?
Oh, I'm gonna get my sweater because it's cold as bejesus out there. Sorry.
Aaron, you may begin.
Oh, gosh. I had this whole thing that I was going to say, like this spiel. I was up last night. And then earlier today, I was just like, screw it. I know I talked to a couple of you guys and told you how I felt about it. And at first, with all 15 of us here, I was like, okay, between me, Rob, and Bree, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But now that it's just me and Rob and Mike's not here and Bree's not here, I think it really changes the dynamics of this replacement process. I'm supposed to tell you guys why I think I should stay, but I'm also a firm believer in staying until the mission is complete. Okay. I've not been the nicest guy. Some of you guys think I'm unapproachable at times. I've come off pretty rash. I've snapped out. That was just who I was. I've always built a wall between me and everybody else. I'm militant. I'm structured. I don't put up with, anybody saying maybe we should just try this or anything like that. I mean, that's just the life that I live. Since I've been here, I gotta admit, you guys have broken that, and it feels good. It feels good not to be the same guy all the time and have to be so hard and so tough, even when it comes to Nikki. I mean, and I say that because I really appreciate you, and you guys just don't stop, But I really hate this. I got to tell you guys, I really hate this. If it's me or Rob, I really would have preferred Rob stay and I go. And I say that because we're both 2 good men, but we know how Rob can change the mood of a group for the better. And I feel like I can do some, and I have, abilities to help in areas, but Rob is just, he's amazing. He's one of the greatest guys I've ever met. And if I do stay, I will be working my ass off. I know some people don't think that I work that much, but it's a real job working in that kitchen. And the stuff that I have planned for that kitchen is, it'll be pretty interesting for the next couple of weeks. And if I stay, I can promise you guys that. But if you guys choose Rob, I would appreciate everybody just opening up and giving you all and giving your best. This is hard for me, man. I don't get mad very often. I don't. I don't step out of my bubble. You know, like I don't. I really am, for the last 10 years of my life, very militant. You know, I don't really care. You know, I know how to turn that on and off. And when I came here, that was who I was. I mean, I really was that person, and I thought I was going to be that person. And I mean, every one of you guys, I've learned something. I mean, all the way down to Amanda. I think about all the logistics of situations before I do them. You know, Chris. I use the word dude and rad, and you know, I mean, you're just an awesome guy. I mean, every single person in this room, and I kind of feel like my mission is complete. I gotta say, you know, the first month, I felt like what I did was help us get through, and after that, you know, that's it. If you guys need me, I'll stay and I'll work my ass off. But I feel like my mission is complete. I just got to be honest with you guys. I love every single one of you. And that's not a word I throw around lightly at all. I really do. I wish Bree and Mike were here right now so I could tell them the same thing. I've grown to bond with you guys. I think I'll never break. I mean, this is crazy. Thank you guys. More than anything, I just want to say thank you. Genuinely. And that's it.
Thank you, Aaron. Rob,
I'll be in a sec.
Okay.
Thanks. It's crazy. He's feeling some sort of way out there. I don't blame him. You know, it's tough. It's tough, especially when you're not used to that. Feels weird to be over here. Usually I'm over there yelling at somebody for something or whatever. Well, you know, and me, you know how I feel about things. I can go all the way back to the beginning, but I'm not going to. We don't need to go that far. After Jess left, it's been hard. Yeah. It's been hard. You all saw it. I had no direction. I had no purpose. I didn't know what to do. I was just spinning in the breeze. That was tough because I like goals. I like to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, and so on, you know? To not have that, I was like, what do I do? I can't paint. I can't make jewelry worth a damn. You tried to show me, it's tough, you know? Soap making is cool. I just, it just didn't, really grab me. So I'm like, what do I have to offer here? So I kind of like shut down. And then seeing like getting put up, you know, I was like, well, I win if I go home. I win. I'm going to be with Jess. Why wouldn't I want to do that? But then, I think you all knew how I felt. And the emotion I got from a lot of you guys, I was like, whoa, God. Man. Amanda, today, like, that conversation we had, I was closed off, you know that. But he got through, you know. She's like, you're in my utopia. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Reading things that people gave me on the wall. I guess I don't realize how I affect people. Good, bad sometimes. But something hit me. And I said, if I have a little bit to give, maybe I got to give it a shot. Maybe I'm not done here. But that being said, I want to put this out there. Because I'll walk out the gate now, and I'll go home, and I'll be just happy. But what we're doing here, this, going in 1,000 different directions, is that really working for anybody? Can't we, like, I would love to see us get together. I would love to see us get together and work on something and move this whole project forward together. Girl, you can still do your paintings, man. You know? If we're all doing one thing together and you want to make some extra money, yeah, do your paintings. Sell your paintings on the side. Chris, do your art, bro. Your art is awesome. Whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? But if we can all get together and have a focus, man, and we can get together and we can do something and really feel like we're a true like community and not just people who cohabitate, and that's what I really would love. I would love nothing more to see that. I don't need money out of it, man. I'm not looking for that. We can donate whatever we want. We can eat good, donate the rest. I don't care. It's not about that. It's just about doing something together and having fun with it, man. And if we could, like, we had fun just out here. We don't do that enough. We don't do that enough. And that's sad. And that makes me want to, like, run away, you know? Jess is going to be there when I get out of here. I know she is. She's waiting for me. So, I guess, you know, that said, if you want me to stay, yeah, I mean, you know, it's a hard decision. I know it's a hard decision. But, you know, I want to be here. I didn't think so. But after last night especially, with these two and then old girl getting up in there, you know, it pulled on a lot of strings, man, and I just don't think I'm ready yet. But I'm flawed.
I love you, Rob. This is the Rob that I love.
There's going to be times that I'm going to need your help. Because when things get dark for me, it gets bad. And that's why I really wanted to run home. So, you know, either way, whatever you guys do, I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I either get to stay or I get to go see Jess and have some pizza and drive my truck. So I don't have really anything else to say, but either way, I appreciate it. All right? You guys got a tough decision. I don't envy you. So at this point, I'm going to go outside, talk to my dude, and then you guys work all this mess out. And good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, one thing. I just want to grab my sweater. It's cold as hell out there. Some bitch.
Okay. This is the moment. We're going to go around the table and we're going to give our vote and we're going to speak our piece. And once everyone has a chance to speak their piece, then if we need to talk about it, have a further discussion with one another, we can. But please do not interrupt anybody as they talk. This is an extremely tough decision that we have to make. Two great guys. And I know, Kristen, you expressed about being first. And you may start.
For me, I came into this place kind of like a sensitive little wildflower. And I was scared of Aaron when I first came here. But something told me to reach out to him. And he has been my best friend this whole time here. And he's taught me how to how to be a cactus, I guess, and speak up. And I'm still learning to do that. And I might be selfish. I don't think I've learned enough from him yet. And I would like to keep him here. And as far as Rob goes, I know Rob really likes it here. But I know Rob would be elated to be home with Jess. And for those two reasons combined together, I choose to replace Rob.
It's tough. Both guys are awesome. Rob lights the room up. You know, Aaron's an amazing chef, and if I was in their shoes, or if I was in Rob's shoes, and I just gotten married, I would want to go back to my bride. So I would replace Rob.
This is really hard for me because, believe it or not, I care about both of those guys. No matter what's happened and what's transpired over the last month and the last couple of weeks and the last few days, Rob will always be my Jersey boy. And that is a Rob that I love. The fun, crazy, gets everybody in a really good mood, no matter what's going on. He has a way of turning the room around. And he's just fun from what I've seen in the times that I have shared with him. Not all the time, but most of the time. And I try and see the good in people, even when they're hurting people. It's because they're hurting, like he said. And then there's Aaron. And Aaron reminds me of the big brother that I never had. He's strong, he's militant, and I understand that because when I came here, I was just like him. Y'all all saw it. I didn't connect well with y'all, but I've learned and I've grown, and thanks to everybody helping me, I have actually learned and changed a lot. And I really feel that Aaron has, especially today, he wants to change. And I feel he really wants to be here. And I feel that he can grow a lot more. And I also feel that Rob wants to be home with his fiance, now wife. So
my choice is to replace Rob.
So, initially, I had planned to replace Rob because I thought that he would be best served home with Jess. And I did some more thinking and talking to him, and I realized that he's been away. Well, he's told me that he's been away from her before many times, and it's not really that much for him to be away from her right now. I can see that Rob's in the process of transforming. He's growing as in mind and body and spirit in so many ways, and he's doing that because he's here in Utopia. And if he goes back to New Jersey now, that transformation may come to a standstill. And he told me he may regret going home and not giving it his all. And a lot of his reason for wanting to leave is exactly what he said. He hasn't had purpose. And, with this project moving forward, I really hope that we can set goals as a community, as a Utopia, our short-term goals, our long-term goals, and everything he said really resonated with me. And Rob is someone I see in my Utopia. So in terms of Aaron, he's an excellent chef. We probably wouldn't have, thank goodness he was here in the beginning with his skills, cooking outside and, taking care of the group that first night. I saw him looking all around, taking care of everyone and listening to his feeling on where he is. He feels like he completed his mission. And so just based on where the project is at and where Utopia is going, I feel that it's best to replace Aaron.
I think both these guys are really intelligent, and I was ready to vote for Rob because I thought he didn't want to be here, and that's the most important thing for me, is that people want to be here. And then maybe an hour ago he came to me and talked and said he's been acting like a emotional person, and he really feels like he wants to be here, and I think he has so much to offer. That being said, Aaron really impressed me with his opening up for the first time that I've seen him, be vulnerable and show another side of himself. I also feel like he was honest when he said he feels like his mission's over here. He supported every time when he really needed it. And the fact that Rob wants to be here, I think Rob holds space well. I think that if he wants to be here and he's bright, he can really move us into the next step of finding a vision we can work towards to get together. That's my beef as well. So I vote we keep Rob.
This is definitely tough. We've been through so much together, we wouldn't have made it, the first week if we didn't have Aaron cooking over that campfire, whatever he could find, and very resourceful, and he did a really, really good job. The first couple weeks, I was in the trenches with Rob, just digging. We just dug and getting things done, getting infrastructure done, and got really tight with that guy. And they both have, the personality that can light up a room, or they can make it really dark. They both have that power. But I still think that Rob has something to add to Utopia. And that's why I'm putting Aaron up for replacement.
I don't think anybody's spent as much time with Aaron as I have, other than Kristen here. And hands down, he's an amazing guy. But either way this goes, I gained two extremely close people in my life. This is probably an extremely hard decision to make, but I talked to Aaron today, and he said that he thinks he's done here. And Rob also came up to me and said the same thing, but behind that, Aaron said that Rob is the better person to be here over him. So that being said, I had to take a man's word for a man's word, and my choice is for Rob to stay and Aaron to go.
Do I have to go next?
Yeah.
Can you come back to me?
Yeah, you go back there.
Okay.
Chris, do you want to go next? Sure.
I love Rob so much. I really like Aaron a lot too. I feel like Rob's given up in the past few weeks. And sometimes I feel like Aaron doesn't work as hard as he could in between meals. But I know how hard of a worker he is. He doesn't just half-ass shit at all. Neither does Rob. Moving forward, the future, I'm trying to look at it, not so much the past. It's tough, man. I feel like even if Rob does stay, you know, he might not be fully in it. And it's just a tough fact that he just married a woman that's not here. And we've all seen what that has done to him the second she left. And it's very visible. Very visible. I've had a lot of conversations with him as to how he just doesn't give a shit anymore. He's tried to walk out many times since then. And I just worry that he'll do it again the second something goes wrong. Aaron, I think, is more strong-willed and moving forward. I believe Aaron is letting his walls go down, and he's becoming more of an abstract person. And I like that. I like to see that. Rob changed early on. Aaron's just changing now. And I'd like to see what Aaron can keep doing. So I put Rob up for replacement.
This is a very, very difficult choice. Both of these guys being up, they're wonderful. Rob, like someone said earlier, has the ability to brighten up the room, or he can make it dark. And the same thing with Aaron, and that is true. With Rob, I've seen how hard he worked, and in the last week or so, I did see him giving up. And when I see someone giving up, I ask why, and the answer is purpose. And I think here in Utopia, there's plenty of purpose. And Rob, he can find his purpose being here. And Aaron, he's a man of his word, like he said. He did do a great job carrying the group in the early stages, and he has been a tremendous help in the kitchen even afterwards. And in his words, I believe his time is up. And Chris said he's changing, and I would love to see him change. And he's absolutely right. And this is the first time I got to see a piece of Aaron, and it kind of shocked me. And I would love to continue to see that. But unfortunately, when it comes to purpose, in my utopia, I see Rob in my utopia. And that's why I choose to replace Aaron.
I'll go. I'm realizing that I'm so upset right now because I think I know what the appropriate choice is, but selfishly it's not what I would want. It's just such bad timing. And Rob just kind of lost all of his energy and all of his spirit. And it's hard because Rob is in my utopia also. But it's not just my utopia. It's all of our utopia. I know what Aaron said. I know he says that he thinks he's I don't. I think he has. I think he still has a lot more. It kills me to say it, but I think Rob should be replaced.
Does my vote even matter at this point?
Yeah, we still vote after.
All I can go off of is what you guys tell me. I don't have eyes in the sky. I can only see what's in front of me, and I can only do what comes out of your mouths. And if you tell me that you don't want to be here, I will always send you home. Utopia is not a place, it's a state of mind. And if you aren't here with us mentally, you aren't here with us. Which is why up until this moment, I was going to send Rob home. It wasn't until an hour ago, just like he came to Nikki, that he came to me and told me that he wants to stay. And I want him to stay. And if Aaron says his mission's done, then his mission's done. And I have to take his word for it. But it doesn't mean I'm still not very angry at Rob. We can't keep crying wolf here. We can't keep saying we want to leave and we don't stop playing. This is real to me. And if you're not happy here, I won't cage you here. Please don't make deep presses anymore. If you don't want to be here, the gate is not locked. Go. Don't make me do this every time. I'm gonna take Rob's word for it, and I'm gonna take Aaron's word for it, and I'm gonna vote for Aaron to go home.
So we had a chance. We had a chance to hear everyone's piece about who we're choosing to be replaced. Now this is the time if someone needs to talk, to add something different, you have a different perspective before we take a final vote. Our final vote would just be our hands raised, and then that's it. It's finalized. One of our brothers will go home tonight. Does anyone
I just don't
want to
think
add?
Aaron's mission is complete. I think he is just saying that because of the man he is. I think that he really wants to be here. He's a strong, strong man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to say things like that. And Rob made it very clear he's winning either way, you know. Very happy either way. But seemed a little more happy to go home, eat pizza, and drive his truck with Jess. I mean,
Aaron woke up at 2 in the morning last night and stayed up until 4 in the morning typing up a really nice menu for you guys next week, and that tells me that if he thought he was really ready to go, he would have done that.
And at the same time, Rob came up to me outside and he felt like, oh my God, like, am I gonna regret this decision that I like just chose to like give up? Like, and he really feels like he wants to give it his all, and he just wants help with direction. And so, like, he was very sincere with that. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yes. And as he said, he just needs help. Like, he goes to dark places and he needs help. And I've seen him, and I see his transformation. And just, I see how he contributes with the group, and he always wants to be a part of the group and do group activities. And he really can light up Utopia.
Speaking for Rob, he reminds me a lot of myself. We've had a lot of talks in the back, a lot. And I get where he's coming from with he doesn't feel like he has a purpose here. I feel the same way sometimes. We don't offer that much other than hard work. You guys bring in so much and we feel like we bring in nothing. He feels very belittled here because of that. That's where his wanting to go home comes from. It's not because he's ready to go home. It's not because he doesn't feel like he can do anything more here. It's because he just doesn't feel like he offers as much as everybody else does. But he does, and he doesn't see it. My vote's not going to change. I love Aaron. I do. And I've grown very close to him in the kitchen, and he's taught me a lot. But I'm going to take a guy for what he says, and he's ready to go home. Yeah, he might not mean it, but don't say it. That's my personal opinion. Rob says, he said the same thing, but he came to me 20 minutes ago, and he said, I see big things here, and I want to be a part of that change. That's all I got to say.
You say you want to go home multiple times. To me, that's more of a message. You know, I think for someone to change their mind off a whim like that, I mean, I love Rob. He is a light. He's a leader, you know. And that's what he has to offer. He is a leader, you know. He plays that role. He's a brother. But at the same time, I'm looking long term, you know. So, I mean, both of them are awesome guys. Whoever leaves, we're going to lose. Either way. I'd rather lose someone that has been wanting to go home than someone that really doesn't.
I've learned that words can either build you up or they can tear you down. And from words that have been exchanged and over the last week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks, I know Rob, he has said some things, and but the door has always been there. The gate, for if I truly wanted to go, I would walk through. No one's stopping anyone from going home at any moment. No one is. Bree, she did it herself. She walked out that gate. She said enough is enough. And like Hex said, crying wolf is not okay. And in my book, it's not okay. But me looking forward and my view of Utopia and trying to build my utopia here, Rob's in it. If no one has anything else to say.
You're right, Amanda. Words can build you up or tear you down. But we also have to remember words can tear others down as well. Or our words can build each other up. Not on just one occasion have I experienced Rob's words tearing me down. And I want to be here, and I want to be with people who want to lift the people who want to be here up and not tear each other down. And I really feel that Aaron wants to make a change. He showed that today. He showed that to me several weeks ago. I know in between other things have happened. Like I said, I hear everything here. Not everything, but enough to know what's going on. And I feel that, like what Chris said, Aaron said what he said to save face because he is a very strong-willed man. I think actions speak louder than words. And I feel that Rob's actions have shown that he wants to go home. He wants to be with Jesse. And that's why I feel that Aaron belongs here. So we can at least give him a chance. That's how I feel about it.
Aaron's never tried to walk out on us.
Never. He's never once said he didn't want to be here.
I love Rob so much. But Aaron has never tried to walk out on us. Just let that resonate, because that is very crucial in our future. People that truly want to stay here. And Bill is right. Actions speak a lot louder than words.
Let's just vote. Let's get this going.
Okay, so we're going to move to vote. If no one has anything else to say, we want to make sure everyone's heard. So if you feel Aaron should be replaced, please raise your hand. If you feel Rob should be replaced, please raise your hand. It was 5 and 5.
No, it's not.
5 and
5 and
6.
6. Rob got 6.
Rob got 6.
Rob's out.
Rob got
Rob's
6.
out.
Okay.
You all right, bro? Look like he's about to hit a wall.
Yeah, he's upset.
Can't say that's what I was expecting.
No, certainly not. He looks mad.
He is, and that's what's got me scared shitless.
Comes someone else.
Cool.
I guess it's me. It's not good.
Well, that was Rob's idea. Okay, I know this is hard, Nikki. I know.
Decision's made.
Everybody, I know.
was fucking hard. It would have been even harder with Bree.
So we have Hex and Taylor. Continue. I'm assuming we can. Thank you, Hex and Taylor, for joining us. This has been an extremely difficult decision that we all had to make here. We had a lot of conversation, and we feel that Rob should be replaced.
That's cool. Don't be sad. I'm going to see Jess. This is a good thing. Huh? Come on. Come here.
Just lean over. Just lean over. Here, hold back.
I hope that my actions prove that.
Okay. Come here. No problem. Don't got it.
My Jersey boy. It's okay. It's okay.
You can live in this. I will. Catch you in the huh?
We all love you.
Good. Get out here. Come, Jared. I'm in, Jared. Come here. Go on. Relax. okay. It's okay. Come here, come on, come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay. Help me get my shit. So I want to get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Pizza for us.
Send you a picture because I'm gonna go see Mike. I'm gonna give him a call tonight.
You got everybody's information?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Anything we can help you with?
You can help me take this shit to the gate because that's a long.
I'll help you.
Taking this, whether you like it or not.
Wait, there's names on it. I want to write my name.
Here, take these.
No, that's right.
You sure?
Yes.
Here's, these look like, what's the green one? Is that a curve?
You can look at the black journal.
Are these yours?
I would have the one with the longest name.
Are these yours?
You got it?
Do you have to give her contact information?
What's that?
Should I give you
I
our
got-
contact information?
I got everything.
You have all the contacts? Okay.
Does anybody have his?
Yeah, I got it.
I don't have yours.
Oh yeah, that's got to be washed. I'm just gonna leave it for you guys. You guys wash. Hold on a sec. Let me put this out here. What if this can fit in there? You think that can fit in there?
Yeah.
Go
That'd
ahead.
be awesome.
Go ahead. You got any nice shoes in there?
Yeah. Oh, my boots.
We can carry on.
I'll walk down there.
Closet? Yeah, sure.
Let's go to tennis shoes fit Kristen.
What's that?
Let's go to tennis shoes fit Kristen.
My tennis shoes? No, I'm keeping these.
How miles in those things?
Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit. Let's wait for them. Get done with that. Hey. Hey.
Can we get half of that, amigo?
Jess.
Want to smash a pumpkin before you go?
Oh, thanks, boss. Thank you. What's that, Sunday? Monday?
Monday.
Got time Monday night football's over. Sunday.
They don't
Is
fly
Jess
us
gonna come
out.
meet you?
They don't like. Let's go. Sure you're not forgetting anything?
Even if I am, just use it or toss it.
That was the hardest process.
Get your socks all muddy.
It's
It's like muddy.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't hold on.
Like that. This will help you rough easier.
I feel worse for you guys. I have to stay.
Shut.
Whatever.
Do you need help with that? No, I got it, bro. All right, come on. I know you lift weights for a living, so whatever.
So, Rob, my mom only writes a paragraph. So if you wanted to write me, you know our address.
Yeah, I know your address.
There's no collaborative effort.
Your throne will be well used, bud.
Without a mission statement,
Oh,
there's
he
no
doesn't
collaborative
have
effort.
shoes
And
on.
there's no reason for me to be here. It's that simple.
Oh, no,
What's that? And that for me was the key.
Maybe a collaborative effort.
I tried to get you some.
Oh,
See that?
you and me both. We're like a pair set.
You got kettlebells conscious thinking when Mike
Oh, you're like, it's 5 and 5.
I was like, what
This
happened?
is crazy.
Yeah.
You got
This is crazy.
Yeah, I have wide feet.
I can't believe that happened.
You try to make your mom tomorrow.
Who takes over Otter Team 8?
What's that?
Who takes over Otter Team 8?
I can't believe you're mom people.
That's for you guys to decide. For you guys.
God damn.
Yeah, get one. I'm gonna be at your house.
What's that?
I'm gonna be at your house.
I'll take care of you. Know,
Can't wait for the holidays.
You know where to find me. All right, kids. Get in the gate. Go. I got things to do. All right, get out of here.
We love you, Rob.
We love you, Rob.
And we love you, Jazz.
We love you, Jess.
We love you,
I
Rob
will.
and Jazz.
Hopefully, I'll see him. If not this weekend, next
That'll
weekend.
really brighten things up.
I will. Easy. These guys.
Give me a hug.
Get a good sandwich for me, bud.
Oh, I will. You believe that?
Come on, dude.
I know, just saying.